All right, everybody, welcome to the 17th Solace Podcast. I'm AJ, and I am rank 2 mining.
I'm Rebe, Solace General.
Convey, General and Solace.
Hi, I'm Frozen Day. I'm Bronze Star in Solace.
Hello, I'm Wombat. I am almost 2 bananas.
Hey, I'm Westfall and I hate Solace.
Nice intro.
Great. All right. So, what are you guys doing right now?
Fishy.
Agility, nothing changed.
I'm just hunting.
Slayer. So, most boring skill in the game.
Yes.
Yes, Slayer sucks.
Disagree, but go on.
I
Go
only
mine.
got about 100 hours left of Uketing.
Nice. Just still mining. Yay.
Do you
Okay.
have plans after Vestfold?
Yeah, I want to do the new quest and then like make a little bit of money and then I want to do terminal mining and stuff.
Just casually do 200 mil mining. No
Yeah.
biggie.
Small goal of doing the new quest, and then I guess normal mining.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll add in right now. What are you guys' goals?
Maxing.
Starting with Ray, yeah.
Still going for
My bad.
200 mil fish. I'll get it in like 3 months, I think.
I am projected to get 200 mil agility in like September or something.
Just gonna try to finish Hunter as soon as possible, probably like 1.5 months, and continue with woodcutting.
Hopefully maxing in 2 weeks is the plan.
Oh, you already said. Okay. I'm gonna hopefully be done with mining at some point, like early to mid-July. And my goals after that are probably, I don't have a goal after that, to be honest. We'll see. But let's go on to the questions now. Let's see. First question we got here is, what are you guys' thoughts on Monkey Madness 2?
Yeah, Monkey Madness 2. I actually finished the quest on the release date, and I thought it was a pretty fun quest. Kind of frustrating at times, but yeah, it was definitely cool. And yeah, I like the rewards. Some of them actually make Jutic woodcutting more like easier, I guess, because the animals don't attack you in the jungle, and you can do farming and stuff while woodcutting. So yeah, I'd give props to the team. It was a good quest.
Did you find a guide for it, or did you just do it on your own?
I didn't have a guide, but I know there's many guides out at the moment.
True. Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I'm trying to debate if I should do it now, because I do Nightmare Zone like at least every day for a little bit of AFK stuff. So I could do that, so I get my reduced cost Nightmare Zone, but I'm not sure. I don't really feel like doing it.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet, and I don't want to do it. I really didn't want to do it on release just because of how much time I probably would have lost, like doing it without a guide or without any really knowledge about it. But I do want to do it after I finish mining, because not only am I going to enjoy the quest, but I need it for 6th block, because I want to try out some Slayer after I finish mining, and I need to get a 6th block, and I need to get the 250 quest point. Yeah, I have to do it, and I'll saving money on Nightmare Zone as well. I do a lot of that.
I just want to wear the jewelry, but I don't think you actually need a quest to wear the jewelry. You don't?
Do not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just want to buy that new necklace when the price goes down. Like, yeah, paying 10k less per Nightmare Zone Dream is kind of nice, but other than that, I'll have to wait for a guide. I think there's a guide up already, because from judging from what people have said, like Monkey Madness can take anywhere from like 2 to 5 hours to do, even with the quest guide. So pretty
Shout out
lengthy
to
quest.
Kami.
Yeah, I just don't want to spend like 6 hours doing Monkey Madness Part 2.
I think he's 12 hours in and still haven't finished.
He still hasn't finished Monkey Madness 2 after 12 hours.
Isn't he playing on an alt while he does thieving?
Yeah.
No, he's in Nightmare Zone for like the past 2 days now.
Fuck.
Why
finish
can't
the
he?
quest
Why
on his
can't he beat
alt.
the quest?
He's doing like no guides.
No,
Um,
because
well- I'd say guides don't really help you that much. Some of the parts are just so annoying. And I can imagine that with an awesome thing.
Because isn't it a unique maze, and you just have to figure it out yourself?
Yeah. One of the mazes is unique. And the other one is just like rat catchers on steroids, I'd say.
Right, you have to dodge a bunch of guards and not get
Oh
caught.
yeah.
Oh, it's like the
Oh.
Sorcerer's Garden.
Yeah, it's like the garden in Ratcatcher. Worse. It's worse than the Ratcatcher.
I haven't done the quest. I have no opinions yet. But for the valuing Slayer, well, yeah, Slayer was devalued. 6 block, nice. I'll probably not benefit from that because I don't want to do Slayer post max, so fuck that.
I thought you
it
liked
doesn't really-
PVM.
What?
I thought you were like a PVMer.
I'm a PVMer.
Yeah, you came from Slay Stars, didn't you?
Yeah, but I got semi-kicked, or Zam got mad at me because I skilled too much in Slay Stars, so I don't know.
Oh. I thought you came from a PVM background.
Yeah, a little bit. But not anymore.
Hmm.
That's my history, man. Don't bring up my history in the podcast.
My bad. Okay. Oh,
Wasn't I supposed to answer? Or?
Yeah,
Yeah, you were
Westfold, how do you
skipped.
feel?
Oh, okay. Well, I can say a few things though, like the making 2 tick easier or whatever. It won't affect me at all because I just like to stay here. So it only matters if you are skill hopping or you want to do farming or something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it after recruiting. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I was gonna say that I heard that the quest I haven't done it myself, but I heard that from a lot of people the quest is actually like really well done. So props to the old school
Nah.
team.
Neve dies, by the way, guys.
Oh, I thought we weren't gonna spoil anything, man.
Spoilers.
Come on.
My beloved RuneScape lore spoiled.
I was gonna bang her. Fuck. Alright. Next question is related. What are you guys' thoughts on the new Zenyte jewelry?
I really want that necklace. Yesterday was day of release. So first a guy offered me 50 mil for the necklace. Like, I wanted to buy it. He said 50 mil. Then a few hours later, it went down to 25. And now on day 2, he was offering to sell it for 12 mil. The new Zenyte necklace.
Sean, do you mean the necklace or the amulet?
What is it called? Amulet of Anguish?
No, Necklace of
Amulet of-
Anguish,
Necklace of
Amulet of
Anguish.
Torment,
Torture.
or whatever.
Oh, well, the
Yes.
melee one.
Oh yeah, so it's the
Um,
amulet.
Amulet.
Okay, yeah, the new best in slot melee necklace is pretty good, but I'll wait for the price to go down. I don't see myself valuing the bracelet or the range neck because I'm not doing that. But they're essential for Slayer. I'll wait for the price of Zenyte shards to go down because people are farming them like crazy right now.
I don't see any. Like, the only big thing that changed with the Zenyte jewelry is new fucking max hit on Zulrah being 43 off task, which is borderline insane. Disgusting.
Is that a huge deal?
Yes. 43.
Yeah.
Like for Ironman that have to kill 8,000 Zoras if they first go get that fucking bracelet, they're set basically. Like hitting 43s, that's like, I don't know how much health does Zora have. 500. It's almost 1/10. That's insane.
Can you hit
I'm
that in
sure that-
PvP as well?
Hmm?
Could you hit that in PvP?
You can't use tridents in PvP.
Oh,
Only in
okay,
Castle Wars.
tridents. Okay.
Also, that new bracelet will make Zora faster. The new mage bracelet.
What isn't that just what? Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy every single one of those items except for the tank ring, because I plan on doing Slayer sometime in the future. I need to buy all that shit. Hopefully their prices are pretty low by then. People are camping the shit out of it. I think they're pretty balanced though in terms of stat wise and everything. Like the tank ring I heard is just good enough to the point where it's useful, but also not like the best for every single situation. And it goes the same way for all the amulets and bracelets, because you could use a fury on like if you're killing someone, like maybe you're killing Suquas or something, you probably still use that new amulet, but like let's say you could reasonably use a fury for the extra defense bonus, because you'd be getting attacked by Suquas a lot. Or
Yeah,
like
you have to make the trade-off because the necklace gives no defensive bonuses.
yeah, or like some PVM instances where you have to tank. Yep, you'd use the Fury instead of the Amulet of Torture. So I think it's cool how they didn't really make the new best in slot items a power creep. They kind of made them useful in other aspects, but kept the original best in slot items. They gave them still like a use for the future, so they're not completely dead content. I like the balancing in that update.
Yeah, I don't really know too much about them, but from what you guys are saying, they do sound quite balanced, and I like the idea of like not making DKs almost useless. Well, I'm not sure. Do you pretty much still use Berserker Ring for like all the Slayer?
Oh yeah, you won't use that tank ring for Slayer.
Okay,
You'd
so it's
use it
just
for if you're like at Bandos or Zami or something.
Okay.
Or Black Chin's cap.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good for
That'd be good.
tanking at Black Chin. It's
Yeah,
plus
it
10
depends
to all
how-
defenses.
Depends how expensive it's gonna be. Like,
Plus
Yeah.
10
because
to all
you would-
defenses
you
and
would
2
probably
pre-bonus.
risk it.
Well, you're risking essentially a ring of stone, plus whatever
Oh, yeah.
gem that is.
Isn't it
Oh
a
yeah, so
Zenyte
it's way
shard?
too
Or no?
risky.
Yeah, because you have to add the Zenyte to the Onyx, correct?
Yeah, it's a Zenyte
Yep.
shard and an Onyx together.
So it's like 5 mil. It will
Well, how much
stabilize
is a
at 5
Zenyte
mil
shard?
probably. At the
'Cause-
moment, like
Because
know.
yesterday people were trying to sell me Zenyte shards for 25 mil.
Yeah,
Who's supposed to go? Who's supposed to go? Vestfold?
Huh?
Yep.
The Zenyte jewellery apparently makes Slayer a bit more faster, and that's quite expected. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna keep making updates to make Slayer more faster. As for the other stuff, I don't really care about, to be honest. I only care about efficient gameplay.
Nerd?
Yeah, I think it was fairly decently balanced, and I'll probably end up only using the amulet. I don't think the other ones are gonna be that useful, but yeah, we'll see when the prices get like more stable, and yeah, maybe I'll get one.
Do you guys think that gem will be like next to no value in like a couple months?
The
200K.
Zenyte shard?
Yeah.
Maybe. What's
the
the
Zenyte
drop?
shard will probably even out like a few mil each.
No. A mil? I think a mil
Maybe.
tops maybe.
Aren't they like really common?
Yeah, people think the drop rate is 1 in 256, and the mechanics have already been discovered that you almost take like 0 damage
Yeah,
at
you almost take 0 damage.
the
You bring a full
monkeys
inventory of prey
of
pots.
prey pots, yeah, and you'll be fine. And then sometimes you get like 4 sharks, more prey
But, like,
pots,
the drop
Cerebro.
table is pretty insane too, because
No, it's
I was
yeah.
watching a stream, and like every kill you're guaranteed like a rune item. Like rune legs every kill.
So I should altscape this.
It's kind of hard to altscape it
It's
because
pretty hard.
the monster prey switches, so you have to have a melee and a range switch, and also you have to prey switch between range
Okay.
or between range and melee. So it's not like a wyvern. You can't just click on it in AFK. You actually have to do prey switches.
I have to actually play the game.
Yeah,
Okay.
amazing how you actually
Wow,
have to play.
really? Hmm. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Did you guys vote on the priority survey that Jagex made a couple weeks ago?
Best fold.
No, I did not. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I didn't vote on it. I actually didn't even know about it, like until after it closed. Yeah, but I would have voted on it had I known about it.
I voted on the priority poll. I liked how they let you rank like the top 5 things you wanted. So, ranking like skilling first and whatever, PVM second, PKing third, quests and minigames. But I also like that they had questions like, there was some question about devaluing experience or something. And I don't know, because I feel like Jagex wanted to gauge the community and
Devaluing experience.
Yeah, like
there,
Runespan and shit vesseled.
there was some question that was like, I'm proud of my accomplishments and I don't know, don't want faster XP in the game. But I think the old school team understands that like they don't want to release like a lot of things that devalue skills.
Wait, that does make sense though, because if you're saying you're proud of your achievements, why would devaluing them? Okay, if you're not if you're saying you're not proud of your achievements, why would devaluing them make you more proud of them?
I
But
don't
that
know.
would just mean you don't care.
No, that means you're not proud of it. Doesn't mean
Yeah,
you
but
don't
are you
care.
proud? Do you care about non-proud achievements? Like, would you care about? I don't know.
Yeah, you got a
botting-
point actually.
botting 200 mil Slayer. Would you be proud of that?
Okay, you got a point actually. It makes sense.
Well, I think that like if if I were to get 200 mining with Corey, and then some shitty like model mine 2 update came out, like 200k an hour and FK, then I would still be proud of my achievement. Like doesn't matter that it gets
Oh,
devalued.
here's the
And
question. It's like I like having to work hard to gain my XP. So like
Oh, that's way better
it's
wording.
like they want to gauge the community on how they feel like they don't want the game to just be AFK scape and shit.
But that depends like what do they define as working hard, because they say Soren's is click intensive and it's also pretty slow XP per hour, so like how the fuck do you know what they consider to be hard?
Yeah, working hard is completely subjective. People have different levels of what they consider working hard.
Yeah.
Should be dependent on the APM.
Yeah,
Actions
but
per
that's
minute.
actually like studying the actions per minute. You think people are gonna do that?
Well, the Jagex team isn't,
Well,
so
Yeah,
And
they're
also, like,
developers of the game. They
I
should.
think that they were really they really want the community. I think the community really feels like against a lot of updates because first question was I play old school because there's no microtransactions. So like, yeah, I feel like old school never wants microtransactions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't vote on the poll, but I like how they're asking certain questions to figure out how we were feeling about things. If I knew about it, I probably would have voted.
Or they ask like weird questions like how many siblings do you have? And like shit like that.
They asked like how many friends do you have that play RuneScape, or like are you,
Figuring out the probability of account sharing.
Didn't they say that they only care about top players that can't share and nobody else?
do they care
I heard
about
that.
anyone who account
Are
shares?
that shots at us because we're not top players, or?
I mean, I can get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently they only really care about top players account sharing because it's like competitive.
Maybe.
Are you saying PKing isn't competitive?
No, but that's not a high score yet.
There is. On OSBuddy.
Okay.
Cap. I had no idea such poll was going on, and I didn't vote on it. I probably would have if I knew about it.
None of you guys noticed it? It was like stickied at the top of Reddit.
No, I guess I'm
don't-
blind.
I don't follow
You
anything.
go to Reddit? Fuck.
I
Yeah.
heard it in the Q&A because I watch them sometimes, but I haven't really like voted in a poll forever because I feel like just everyone disagrees with me on most things. Like, I mean, not really skillers, but like I mean the general player base. So I don't know. I just get really demotivated ever since they like 90% of the population wanted AFK play.
Yes. I voted on the poll.
Okay. Next question is pretty much kind of related actually. How would you rank each type of activity in RuneScape? So like each type of activity, like PvP, skilling, PVM, questing, mini games. How would you like rank all that?
What
As
do
in
you
like your
mean?
priorities.
Priority.
Or how
On
you would
the
enjoy them,
priority
like
poll?
how you would enjoy them, I guess.
Yeah, on the priority poll, you can rank 1 through 5 which one you enjoy the most. There was skilling, PVM, PKing, questing, and minigames. You rank them 1 through 5.
Okay. Well, skilling obviously the first one. Then it's a hard second place between questing and PVMing, but I think I'm gonna say questing and then PVMing. Then mini games, and is PvP the last one?
Yeah, PKing.
Oh yeah, PK.
Yeah, for
that's
me,
my order.
it would be okay, PVM would be ranked 2. Okay, PVM would be ranked 2, skilling would be ranked 1. And then rank 3 would be the three-way tie between the rest of them. Not that I don't enjoy them, but I enjoy PVM and skilling more than pretty much anything else in the game.
Yeah, for me it would be skilling, 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 and yeah, then skilling.
The
Wow.
thoughtful answer.
So what about skilling though?
This is a guy that apparently put in over a year in each aspect of the
Put
game.
in so much thought into this.
Vessel didn't used to be a PVMer? Didn't used to be PK?
Yeah, but that's not like a priority anymore. Like I never interact in those activities anymore, so I just focus on skilling probably for the rest of my RuneScape career. Although maybe after Terminal I will go for some pets, so I guess PVM could be interesting. Like it would be
So,
cool if
Pets,
they
just around the corner.
yeah, it would be cool if they maybe made some new bosses. Like I remember Next was really fun. Like bosses like that has like interesting mechanics.
Dire Kappa.
Yeah, so like PVM is pretty cool. Mini games. There's no mini games that I really like that much. Like I used to like it in the past, but not too much anymore. That's probably pretty late. And as for PKing, like I don't know. I hope they won't add many like overpowered weapons. Like I think Dragon Claws will be really overpowered, and I think if they were to add that, it would make skilling a lot. I mean, make PKing a lot worse. I think PKing is alright the way it is right now. Except maybe they could add some minor updates, like maybe a message showing who has defeated you when you die and stuff like that. And yeah, what else is there again? Oh yeah, questing. I think questing will be cool. Like it seems like I haven't done Monkey Madness 2 yet, but I kind of like questing. So it would be cool if they made more quests in the future, because it seems like they're very competent in doing that at least. And yeah, that's everything out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess skilling would be an obvious first. I'll put PKing second because I actually like hybrid PKing. So I don't know. If I wasn't a skiller, I do like hybrid PKing because it just looks so much fun. Third would be PVMing. Questing fourth. Probably minigames last.
I was gonna say it backwards, but I'll be real here. Skilling's the best. PVM, I really haven't done it, but I do think I would enjoy it quite a lot. I think questing and minigames, they're kind of tied. Like, I'll do them if I have to, but I don't really enjoy them too much. Besides Nightmare Zone, it's a great minigame. PKing was my least favorite.
Wow.
NMC.
I actually forgot about mini games as in Nightmare Zone. That should have been ranked higher.
Nightmare Zone and Pyramid Plunder are minigames.
Yeah, Plunder too.
Oh yeah, Plunder.
For me, skilling, then mini games. I used to play BA a shit ton. If I never discovered BA, I would have been like 200 mil mining, I swear. Then PVM, and then questing. Fuck questing, but fuck PKing even more.
That sucks. Okay. Alright, moving on. How would the removal of OSBuddy affect your gameplay? It wouldn't affect my gameplay at all, actually, because I don't use it.
I don't use the pro version, but the drops, seeing the drops are nice, and that's actually everything. I don't use OSBuddy for anything else. Maybe the XP tracker, but otherwise nothing.
Oh, okay. I'm not playing on OSBuddy right now. The only reason I would play on OSBuddy is for the XP tracker, I guess. If I want to know what XP per hour I'm getting in a certain skill. Anything else OSBuddy is useful? Like item overlay, maybe? That's it. I would only play on OSBuddy for the XP tracker.
We did have the left click use bones on altar, but of course it had to be nerfed.
Of course, it was
That's
too overpowered.
later on. Is that later on?
Yeah,
Well, it's not patched yet. Okay.
No, it is.
Oh, no.
It was like that on release.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to one-tick D-bones with left-click first option.
Yeah, I think like there's a lot of immoral stuff, like what you just talked about. Left clicking when you're doing one take prayer, that makes prayer less intensive and less skill based in a way. And there's also some features that are kind of like a bit shaky, so I don't like the I don't like it in general. I used to use it for a while, which was mostly because if I accidentally clicked on the X screen, it would show up a message. Are you sure you want to close? But yeah, I mean,
That's not a bad reason.
I just
Yeah,
can't imagine accidentally clicking the X.
That was the only reason, but now I just stopped doing that because the normal old school client has a lot better FPS, and it doesn't really have any good features for recruiting animes, and I think it only has good features for Slayer. So maybe when I do Slayer one day, I will use it, but that depends on how it will develop at that point.
If OSBuddy was taken away, it wouldn't really matter to me. I probably only like a few times a month will hop on OSBuddy to test XP rates for things. Other than that, yeah, I don't really think it would matter. It would be okay with me.
There are two things that I really like about OSBuddy. It's the imbue timer, and then when you boost with the skill cape, you can see when your boost ends. And I haven't found that feature from RuneLoader, but I would be using RuneLoader if
Microphone muted.
I couldn't use OSBuddy.
What's the
But,
difference? Between both?
Difference. Well, you don't have the
Microphone
like
activated.
the skill boost. You can't see that one. Like when your +1 runs out.
But why would you, if they do have that, why would you choose RuneLoader over OSBuddy?
Well, they don't have that. That's what it is.
Yeah, but if they do have it, you would use RuneLoader over OSBuddy.
Oh, probably not. It's I think it's uglier client.
Oh, I thought you said that. My bad.
But if I couldn't use OSBuddy, then I would probably use RuneLoader for the imbue timer.
I'm cheating the question.
Yeah, I guess I forgot to add that I do use OSBuddy when I remember when during the Skilling Cup I was using it for to track my hours. I'm sorry if you guys can hear people in the background, by the way. It won't be long, but yeah. I don't use OSBuddy mainly just because of the CPU usage on my computer. And if I try to stream using OSBuddy, just so I can like show everyone my rate, it's just really annoying because I just lag all the time. So, but when I get a new computer, sometime in the future, I'll be probably using OSBuddy all the time.
No morals.
Yeah. But alright, moving on. Okay, so recently a new clan was created called Ocius. This clan is led by I5/Dalton/Always Awake, and it's a clan that sort of caters to efficient skillers that don't quite meet the requirements for clans such as Hexus and Solace. So it kind of feels a little niche, in a sense, bring newer players into the light. What do you guys think about it? Do you think it has potential for success long term?
Yeah, long term, yes, but it still stays Solace waiting room. So we'll see all of those members flowing onto Solace after they see Ocius being 5th behind Rot in Skilling Cup.
Whoa.
Holy shit. Isn't that worse than SKSE?
SKSE got 4th.
SKSE was below Rot. No, wait, wasn't it Hexus, Solace, Slay Stars, SKC, Rot?
Like Z-Skillers or something.
Rot was a
Z
skilling
skills or
clan,
something.
sort of?
Yeah. Rot was high up. Rot was like 6 or whatever. Not even joking.
Okay.
But yeah, they had no competition basically.
I mean, it's happened pretty recently. I have faith in them for sure. I think that the leader. Got a good head on his shoulders. He can take the clan to success. He's a good player, good person. He's got a few good sort of co-leaders beside him to help him out as well. Shout out to Leafs Nick. I don't know the other one. My bad. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the clan grows in the future.
Yeah, I'm ignorant, so I'm not gonna bother answering.
I think it'll be somewhat successful because it provides a middle ground. Because currently, I guess some people feel like in the skilling community there is no middle ground clan. It's either like low level, casual, like social skilling, or it's like really high recs, which can be kind of off putting. So having a clan that has recs in the middle to take those people will actually have a part, like a niche in the skilling community.
I think it'll be successful. I think a lot of people, if they're joining a clan, they want it to be almost like a little family. So even if it is a small little clan, I think a lot of people would still enjoy being in there. That's kind of how Solace was when I first joined it. There wasn't very many people at all, and that's what I liked about it. So I feel like this clan will do pretty well.
Yeah, I think it's pretty dank plan, and I wish them all the best. And shout out to Leaves Nick for hooking me up with a smiley.
Oh yeah, me too. I got hooked up with a smiley on my alt. But yep, they've been growing pretty quickly from what I've seen. That's good. Alright, moving on. Somebody wanted to know what happened to the Solace offsite. It's not working anymore. The reason why it's not working anymore is because the original hoster, I guess, or payer, whatever, Finn, ceased payments for it, so it no longer runs. And yeah, basically I'm gonna have to get a hold of a backup and then start paying for the domain under my name. And then it should hopefully be back up. If I'm not busy for the rest of the night, I'll probably try and get it up by tonight. If not, maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna be pretty busy tomorrow, so maybe at latest Monday, the F site should be back up and running. So yeah, just be patient, I guess. We got a new TeamSpeak pretty quickly, so that's good. But the offsite might take a little while. Sorry about that. But that's that. Let's move on to the next question we have is, what are your thoughts on the crafting prices currently and the future of crafting? As you guys may know, crafting's like, what, 8 to 9 GP per XP right now? Something ridiculous like that.
It's
Is-
10.
Yeah, over 10.
Is
It
it
reached
10?
10 this
Holy
morning.
fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I remember the days back when it was 3 for like the longest time. Like 3 to 4. And all of a sudden it's been going up. I think it spiked up a lot because of the requirement for Monkey Madness. It might go down a little bit, but it's been around like 7 or higher for a very long time. So I don't see it going down. And the future of crafting basically is going to be this expensive ass crafting, unless there's some kind of alternative in the future that's really cheap but like slightly slower or something, and maybe click intensive.
Souls.
Otherwise, it would be just like RS3, where crafting turns into like something crazy like 30 GP per XP. So I'm unsure about the future of crafting, but the state of crafting right now is pretty ridiculous. It's getting to the point of like prayer and construction.
Eventually, I think like RS3 doesn't even have a better crafting method, and RS3, I don't even know how long air battle stabs have been the meta in there, but probably over 10 years.
Aren't like the D-height shields the meta now?
I'm not sure, but someone told me that air battle staves are still like the best thing to do in RS3. So if RS3 has gone through all these updates and there's not even a better method to train crafting, I don't know. I hope old school gets a new method because I can't train crafting with these hive prices. I wanted to train crafting, but the price is too off-putting. Maybe I'll get that 40 million bonus crafting XP from Soul Runes. I could do that. Because 200 mil RC with souls gives you 40 million crafting XP. Something to consider.
So I think a big thing of why crafting costs so much is just that GP itself is worth less. You can kind of see that as bonds will always increase in price over time. So GP is inflated slowly and it's just worth less. You can see it with a few other items like, well, maybe not quite, but Nats, they're really expensive right now. But so you'll make a lot from doing 99 rune crafting, but a lot of the Bibles also just cost more. So to me, I kind of think everything just evens out, but I think crafting kind of exponentially gets more expensive than anything else.
Yeah, but
Crafting. Yeah. I think crafting prices just skyrocketed after skill K perks because you're able to like teleport to the max guild without even having to have a max cape, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, that's why they skyrocketed. They're not going down anytime soon. They're going up and up, which is good for daily battle stays. But yeah, not doing crafting anytime soon.
yeah, I really liked AJ's last point when he answered the question. It would be really cool if there was like a click-intensive and less expensive option for crafting, because right now you can only AFK it. That's pretty much the only efficient way to train it. So I would like a better kind of secondary option. Kind of like they did with Herbor. Like with Herbor, they actually, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but actually made both stamina pots and anti-venoms made Herblers a lot more click intensive, or made the option rather. And I would like something like that with crafting. Maybe a mini game would be pretty cool. And yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna pay for crafting in the future. Probably gonna be a pain in the ass, so I hope something will happen.
Alts.
Rip.
Yeah, basically what Ray said. The economy is extremely inflated at the moment. I remember when I was doing 99 crafting, I did for like 3 GP per XP, and it was good, but now it's just pain, and I'm just praying for a miracle to happen.
Kind of am too.
It was actually like 2 GP per XP when I did cooking.
Yeah,
Cooking or
it was
crafting?
it was so
Yeah,
cheap
I did
for so
consider
long.
it, but I didn't want to, so.
I was kind of the same. Like I had planned to do crafting right after I finished cooking, and within a week of me finishing cooking, crafting went from like 2 GP per XP to like over 7.
What?
And yeah, I kind of missed out on it. I regret not doing crafting first, but I couldn't have really known, like, all of a sudden the price was just going to go way up. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really regret it, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I regret it either. I mean, at the end of the day, prime making was a lot more fun, and if I'm gonna get 200 mil, then crafting is gonna be one of the last skills, and then it doesn't really matter because then I'm pretty much guaranteed to get 200 mil since I've been playing for that long. I've been so consistent, so either way, it doesn't really matter, I think. So I just hope the meta game will be better.
All right. Next question. Thoughts on the current Ironman ranking system?
Way too low. The requirements. Well, it's for Solace, right? We're talking about Solace.
Yeah. Right now it's 650 EHP for Smiley, and it's 900 for a rank. And it's like 2K around. So it's like a little bit above 2K. I forget the exact number, some weird number, but that's what Captain is. It's like just slightly above 2K, which is getting pretty low at this point.
I think it's way too low for what the rank is compared to main EHP. Cause like a good example is in January, a young fellow named Crescendo did Souls when they came out, and Souls is like 3.4 Ironman EHP an hour, and got like the requirements to be a recruit, I think, in Solace in about 1 month. So I think they should be changed.
They need to be changed because of Zenyte rune crafting, essentially. Like Ironman still say that you need to kill however many thousand Zora for all the other items, but Zenyte rune crafting has completely killed Ironman EHP. Like Ironman EHP is ridiculous. Like you get triple EHP doing soul runes. People doing like 1000 EHP months on soul runes. So yeah. If it wasn't for Zenyte, Ironman rankings would be fine, but Zenyte messed everything up.
Well, I'm not an Ironman, and I don't really know about their stuff, but I think they are a bit low, but yeah.
Shit, am I next? No. Fastfold.
I don't care about ground requirements.
Some good input.
Well, I'm not even in Solace, so.
Great guess.
That's alright.
Very
Great
respectful, very respectable guess. Respectful, but respectful.
Respectable.
So I'm actually okay with the Ironman Rex because they're just about half of what the normal requirements are. And, well, what I was thinking is that Old School has been out for about 3 years, and Ironman, I think it's 1.5 years. So it's roughly been out for half of the entire lifetime of Old School. So I think the EHP for our clan, the requirements should be about half. So I'm alright with them.
I agree, but shouldn't it, like, the requirements are based off of, it's halved and it's based off of Ironman EHP, which is significantly easier to get.
Right. I mean, we could try to calculate it ourselves, but I mean that would be a lot of work. But if Ironman EHP became accurate, then I think our current requirements are fine.
Honestly, I don't know if I'm the only person or not that thinks this, and I know a lot of Ironmen are not gonna like me for saying this, but I feel like the Rex for Ironman should be the exact same as the Rex for main.
Yes, AJ for president.
Wow.
We need to build a wall.
So, because personally, okay,
To keep
I
Ironman
started
out.
playing in January-ish. I had like 600 EHP at the time, and I got the Rec for Captain like not a long time ago, but like quite a few months ago. And I basically only been playing efficiently for like just over a year now, and Ironman's been for 1.5 years now or something like that.
Yep.
So I think it's reasonable that for an Ironman to have the Rex for like captain right now, like for somebody like Lelador or Situation, or like some of the really good players who deserve the captain rank, rather than we have like quite a few captains right now. I think right now, and is he a captain? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Crescendo is a
Well,
captain.
the
That's a
ranking
problem. So.
Now it's a problem.
Well, he's top 25 HP, but
Okay, well, fair enough. But I do think that I don't mind the smiley. I don't mind where the smiley's at. But I think that personally the EHP requirements for Ironman should be the same as the Rex for main to keep things not only to keep things simple, but it's still reasonable to have those EHP values even as an Ironman. I mean Ironman EHP of course, not main. Okay, that's it. Moving on. Karamja shop. You guys think this Karamja shop? Like now there's it's getting to the point where there's quite a few bots now, and there's a lot of people camp in the shop, hopping worlds and shit. A lot of people have the Rex now, and the inflation is getting pretty crazy. Do you guys think that this shop should just be removed, or should it stay?
Tying back to the crafting question, I truly believe the reason why crafting is so expensive is because of the Karamja store.
Wait, how?
The
Why?
Karamja store has lowered the value of money significantly. Like your 100 mil in 2013 is not worth nearly what 100 mil is worth
right now.
today. Like the Karamja store has devalued money so much by causing mass inflation because you can sell items way above the alc value, effectively bringing money that didn't belong in the game into the game. Yeah, so I think that the Karamja store is the reason why buyables just keep getting more expensive. So just remove it. I don't like that they compromised by like, oh, okay, people actually like, selling items to a store. That seems like a legitimate method to make money. I don't know. I really don't think that Jagex approves of people standing at a store and selling items to make money. They would probably want them actually, doing skills or something, or killing something. Just remove it. I don't like that they compromised with a hard diary. Just remove it.
So I didn't use the shop before the quote-unquote nerf, but
Buff.
yeah, it was basically a buff for altscapers. But I'm pretty sure it was more crowded, like extremely crowded, before the buff, and
Oh
that
yeah,
was a lot of bots
but
as well.
the thing is, like the bots, most of the bots sold like random, like junk ass shit that didn't really like generate too much GP to
Didn't
the
add
game.
a whole lot of GP.
What?
Didn't
Sorry?
make a whole lot of GP.
Yeah, they didn't make that much GP, and nowadays like the shop's always filled with battle staves, dehyde bodies, and rune items and shit. Like those items generate a lot of GP. My guess is that the GP coming into the game right now, as of now, like each day is more than it was before the buff.
Well, you have to think about it. Every single rune item that's sold to the Karamja store brings 3k into the game that didn't belong there.
Yeah.
Brings 44.8k.
Well, as compared to alking, obviously, because
No one
can-
alks that many items.
There's a
But
lot of
you-
people alking.
you can alk it. It's not that you should alk it, it's that you can alk it, and it shouldn't be above alk value.
I think the economy was fine when the Karamja shop wasn't abused. I think everything was pretty steady, even though this was like, I don't know, 2 years ago when people didn't really use the shop. But I don't know. I guess I'd be okay with them removing it. I haven't used my shop alt in a while. I don't like dealing with other people there. I just camp a world, but that's kind of hard to do now.
Yeah, I have an alt with the requirements, but I still think the whole concept is retarded, that you just sit at the shop and basically ruin the game. So I think they should definitely remove it as fast as possible. And I also think it encourages people to RWT, but I'm not gonna make any.
Call him out.
Mr.
Nah,
Smith,
Call him out.
Name by
What?
name, you have a list.
Mr. Smithing, Florent,
No, please don't.
Omar.
Dave. Okay. I do have an alt. Actually, I'm using it not right now. But what was my answer? Yeah, I do think they should just remove the shop because it would save a lot of the GB issues that we have. Not all of them, but some of them. And I actually found it really interesting. Someone tweeted out, or not tweeted. What was it? Was it a tweet or was it a Reddit post? I forget. But basically, someone said that they were complaining about getting crashed at the Karamja shop, and they were complaining to Jagex, saying like, "Is this bannable offense for ragging?" Like,
Ragging out the shop.
yeah, he was getting ragged at the shop, and he was wondering if he could report the people for it. It was Clayton. I remember it was Clayton now on Twitter. He was complaining about it.
Getting crashed for abusing something that shouldn't even be in the game.
Yeah. How ironic.
Like, the Karamja store shouldn't have even been in the game.
Why not?
I'm sure they didn't intend on this is.
It got
Sure.
removed on RS3 if I remember
It was
correctly.
removed on RS3.
I wonder how it ended up being put into the game.
Well, I think they just did it and said, or they didn't really think about how powerful it could be if you like sell 13 good items. They probably just thought like random people walking by or people just on Karamja, like not really thinking about it and just selling stuff for a bit of extra money. But
Yeah. You were smart though.
yeah,
Someone was smart.
Yeah.
lazy
So, yeah.
skiller.
Karamja shop. I think it's a very nice, very good game feature. The good thing about it is you create a lot of friends, and
Oh, not me.
you don't create any enemies, especially if you like
Not
try
me.
to crash people. You don't create enemies, and they don't threaten you to DDoS you or whatever, or to fill up the worlds with junk because you crashed them. And it takes a lot of skill to actually make 3 mil an hour. I calculated this. You need over 1,000 actions per hour to actually make about 2 mil an hour, which is fucking big requirement. And also hard diaries is just, it's way too high actually. I think it should be medium requirements. Like 107 quest points for only in 2 mil an hour for 1,000 actions per minute is just way too high requirement.
Cap.
Kappa, of course.
Cool. Yeah,
Is that
I
how-
really like Sean's answer. I like. Yeah, it should just get nerfed obviously, and I don't like how people are abusing it, but obviously it's kind of Jagex fault for the most part. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that it is in the game. It should just be nerfed obviously, and it makes. Yeah, sure. I guess L.
It doesn't have a logical purpose.
Yeah, it has no logical purpose, and sure, like I heard Harm arguing that Alt King also puts money into the game, but like it's just so much more efficient to get rid of those items through the shop, and it also brings more money into the game, I believe.
More
you-
and
you also-
faster.
Yeah, it's faster and you get more money, and it's also that you don't have to use up those nature runes.
Oh, exactly. That's why.
So
That's the reason why they're
pretty
going up.
bad for the economy. I'm not gonna use it personally, and yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna say about it.
It also makes smithing rune items viable, because at the moment you can buy rune shit from from GE for dirt cheap, but if you want it in bulk, you buy it for 42k. Which is still good for shop buyers, but for shoppers. Otherwise, smithing would be such a big loss.
Price of room bars would be lower though, or would be not so high if there was no shop.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Okay. So this is a sort of interesting question. So if you were to design your own team for the Skilling Cup, so a 5-man team, who would your top 5 picks be? So like for a powerhouse Skilling Cup team,
Like an all-star team.
like an all-star team, yeah.
All-star.
All-star, okay. I would pick Ned Flanders from Hexes. Then I would take AJ. Can I pick VR?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so AJ and VR, that's 3. Then probably Sean or Ray, not sure. And Scott Wilson from Slay Stars.
Ooh, Scott Wilson.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
All right. My 5 were AJ, Vior, Aubrey, Ned Flanders, and Scott Wilson.
Mine's the exact same thing as Ray, except switch Scott Wilson for Vestfold.
No.
Yes.
My top 5 would be myself, obviously Wombat, Dukami, Kinky, Shanta, and Leaf.
Did you throw a Cap King in there too, or?
No, don't take
What?
Lee
No,
Snick. He's
Lee
on my
Snick.
all-star team.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, too bad I just took him and just stole him from you. That would be my all-star team. We would wreck Skilling Cup, man.
All right, I want. Well, you didn't take Death by Bow, so I'll take him.
Wait,
who
I
else do
forgot
want?
Jeet. No, I swapped
Oh,
Dukami
I want
for
Jeet
Jeet.
too. Yeah, can I?
Too late.
I want
Too late.
Jeet, Death by Bow, Cap King, and I want VR because VR will just carry everyone.
VR is the MVP.
That's 4 people.
VR and I need a 5th. Let me look at my friends list. I want Oi. Yeah, he's really good at agility.
I
And
took 5
on the
Aussies.
bench, my 6th man is Lee Snick.
Bench. On the bench. Wow,
On the bench. On the
disgrace.
bench is Lee Snick.
It wasn't good enough for your team.
Not quite there.
And Coach Jicklum.
Vestfold.
Hey, what's up? Okay,
Jesus Christ.
Skilling Cup house. Oh no, it's not. Okay, well, I'm not really in the clan, but I guess hypothetically, I would want Cat King, of course, he's a beast. And Mr. No Sleep is pretty good.
Oh, no sleep.
Yeah, Viper Kai is a beast. Continually fishing. And then, yeah,
Homepage
Yeah,
is good.
homepage, you know, you get like 50K
That's 2
out
people!
of
Fuck! There you go.
And is that 5 people? I can't count to 5.
You need
so-
like one more. Or 2 more.
Okay. Last one is hard. Who's the best, most efficient player in the game? I guess Shanta would be nice.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah, we
ripped on
got
like
all
3
sorts of
times
shit,
during
you
this
know.
thing.
Are you gonna put yourself on your own team?
No,
gonna
he's
be
not
the
good
coach,
enough. He's
you
not
know.
good enough.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't
And I'm not good
qualify
enough,
for
so I'm
your
just
own
gonna be the
team?
coach, and I'm gonna like watch out for them. I'm gonna give them some water, you know.
You would be replacement.
Vestfold is the water boy.
The ball boy.
Okay. What is your favorite food and drink for 30 hours?
All right. You gotta get yourself like 3 pizzas and eat them all during the course of 30 hours.
And shit them all out.
Yeah. Recently, I did my fishing day. I mostly just had water and pizza. I don't know if it was the best choice, but it worked.
Yeah. What I did was might not have been the optimal choice. I had chopped fruits. They were fresh, yes, and I had bread, and this was whole wheat slash yeah, it was whole wheat bread, and my drink was water, and I had a I think it was a Rockstar energy drink. I think it was the grape kind. That really helped, but I probably shouldn't have drank it. I'm not sure if you should use energy drinks or not, to be honest. That's what I'm not
No,
really sure of.
because it makes some kind of hormone that makes you piss more.
Yeah,
so you
I
have to
pissed
go
like
more to the
8 times.
toilet.
Like during my mining day, I pissed like 8 times,
I
and like they're
fucking
in.
warned you. I warned you. Don't tell me that's not true.
You need weed for 30 hours. That'd be like the worst thing you could do.
Cola for 30 hours
Oh
straight.
my
I don't need
God.
anything else. Don't
No
worry.
food, just cola.
I got this. Just cola. I live off of like RuneScape is my food and cola is my drink. Don't worry. I got this.
Man dies after
Um,
40 hours straight of playing video games.
He's gonna end up like those guys in the articles.
So,
Except I have I'm anorexic according to Frozen Day. Right?
Oh, it doesn't matter if you're not fat.
Can neither confirm or deny.
okay.
Best fault.
So,
Well, Vestfold's got the information here.
yeah, I got the experience, and I also got some advice from Jibrim. Like Jibrim has done some 30 hours, and he gave me some. Like at first, I thought like AJ that fruit would be good, but I mean fruit is obviously healthy, but Jibrim told me that it's actually not the most optimal because there's a lot of sugar involved. And yeah, this also accounts for energy drinks and coffee and all of that, and especially like soda. All of it is bad because it's just short-term energy, and what you want is to maintain a long time energy. So you should also just drink water, and then like eat whole bread or something like that. That's what I do. Just drink water and eat
Whole grains?
full grains bread. Yeah. So
Because whole grains are still burning energy, correct?
yeah.
Yes.
We were talking about this last night, Sean. Was it when you looked something up? Was it
Oh, yeah,
bread that
yeah,
made you
you-
sleepy,
like-
or was it eating a lot that made you sleepy?
It's just like overeating. Like you get really sleepy
Oh, yeah.
if you overeat.
Yeah, so that's another thing. If you eat too much, not only will you end up like probably shitting, but you also end up sleepy because overeating, not overeating, but the more you eat, the kind of more drowsy you get. So
A lot
the
of
question
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
what is your
listen
favorite
to
food
your,
and drink for 30 hours? But you don't want to eat too much or drink too much.
I got one more thing to add to that as well. Like, it's actually not that good to have all the food prepared on your desk. Like, you should probably just have it in your kitchen and then take a few breaks every now and then, because then, like you said, you won't eat as often. And you know, obviously eating a lot will be pretty bad, and it will also make you move around, make you move a bit, and it's very important
Yeah,
to
you don't
move
die.
around, and you could even die, and it's like very unhealthy in general.
Yeah,
Like-
dying
And
is
it
pretty
will also
unhealthy.
give
Yeah,
you some,
dying is pretty unhealthy. I have to agree.
Do you
yeah,
think?
it will also give
Yeah,
you some
dying
more
has some
energy, so-
long-term side effects.
Yeah,
Mm.
but just like moving around a bit will
Rotting.
also give you, it also kind of wake you up a bit, you know.
Never
yeah.
knew. Festival, can you be my biology teacher, please?
Lol.
So I've
It's
only
my
done.
turn.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
it is yours. Go further.
Okay. Yeah. Well, basically, I'm addicted to coffee, so I would have to drink some coffee. So I would drink coffee and water, and probably
Makes you
just
piss a lot.
eat. Yeah, true. Maybe I would just drink like once or twice. But and yeah, I think bread is good. Just eat bread.
Bread and coffee.
Yeah, well, mostly water.
I think I've only done like 2 30 hours, but I ate. Well, I prepared like a few peanut butter sandwiches and drank like tea and water and sandwiches, and
Was
that's
that the
all.
agility?
Yeah.
You ended up doing 30 hours.
Yeah, did you
Well,
see his XP day?
no.
A good
Yeah,
one.
yeah, I did a 7 mil agility day. I just,
Huh.
Sorry, I just got it.
yeah, you guys just gotta learn to run really fast around the RD course.
No,
You
didn't
do
you
the-
just backtrack?
Did the
Like,
bull
do the
roar
backwards
to
agility?
run it faster.
Yeah, I did the bull roar agility and got a 7 mil day. And then during that 48-hour competition, I only lasted like 40 hours, but I made like 3 peanut butter sandwiches before the comp started and ate those.
Nice.
Didn't drink no coffee, no energy drinks.
No cola?
No, I didn't have soda either.
What
Just
the
water,
fuck?
water and some tea.
Damn.
All right. Next question. Have you guys ever gotten so mad at RuneScape that you rage quit and left your PC? Yeah, I'm okay. So the only time I ever done it was this is back when I was going for Max, and I was trained prayer. This was back when there was no resizable, there was no Zoom, and back when I was too stubborn to use AHKs, so I did manual one tick prayer, which was very stressful and difficult to do and wasn't really maintainable. And this was like during the day, so like probably 2 or 3 in the afternoon, somewhere around midday. And now normally I can't sleep during the day at all. Like if I try to sleep and there's daylight, I just can't do it. And I buried 5 bones in a row accidentally, and I logged off and slept. It was like it was like one of those silent rages. Like the silent rages are the worst. Like I've had lots of times where I'm at the Karamja shop and I literally just smash my desk, just a little, not smash, but like just bang my fist on the desk in anger just because of shit that happens to you at the shop. And it pisses me off sometimes, but that shit with the prayer, nothing's ever pissed me off that much. It was more of just me being mad at myself, really. And I end up just sleeping, and I took a 3-hour nap during the day. Woke up and did more prayer.
Nice. Consistency.
I was definitely in a better mood.
I rage quit once. That was in the beginning of old school when I fell for that stupid fucking D-bone selling D-bones 1300 GP each when they were like 1700 and they were actually bots selling D-bones. I spent like 1 mil on like I don't know how many D-bone big bones and I rage quit. It was my whole stack and I need 70 prey. Fuck my life.
Okay, so back when I was going for National Slayer, I had something really awful happen to me. I would say it was rage quit. It was just it just made me really cry, and I was like really sad for a while. But back then, Gargoyles was really well. But just so you know, like this was a really long time ago. So like this was like when we were slaying with Rune Boots and Black Mask and all of that.
Yeah,
And
07scape or before that?
No, this is 07scape,
Okay.
old school. And yeah, I was killing gargoyles because that was efficient at the time. And you know how you have to use the rock hammer on the gargoyle in order to finish it off?
Yes.
Well, I happened to, like, for some reason my computer just decided to kind of black out, and I couldn't do anything. It was just like I don't know, it wouldn't react to anything I tried, so I had to like reset my computer eventually because I wasn't able to do anything. And when I logged back on, I had lost all my items. I had like, I think I lost like Fury, Berserker Ring, Imbued, and like Rune Boots, and I think Defender maybe, or and stuff like that, you know. So I got really mad, or really sad, I would say. But yeah, that's. I didn't rage quit, but that was just like a really sad moment. And yeah.
Sean.
Well, it was frozen. Oh, never mind. If I ever rage quit? No, but like the first month I started playing, I was doing the rat catcher quest, and I kept getting caught. I kept getting caught in the garden by the guards. So I like took a break and like went outside or something, and then came back because I was just too frustrated with rat catcher quest. I couldn't do it.
Good luck with Monkey Madness 2.
Yeah.
The start of old school, I was a pure PKing account, but I didn't get very far. I had a rune skim, and I went to the wilderness, and I didn't have a spec weapon, but I'm like, you know, I'm gonna kill this guy real good, and got G-Mall spec'd, and I lost my rune skim, and I quit for 8 months.
Get fucked.
Yep, then I came back and tried to PVM. Never quite got the stats for it. Then I went to DKs, and I died, and I quit again.
Nice.
And then I came back, and that's when I started skilling, and I haven't rage quit from skilling.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, happened once during the Skilling Cup. I was doing hours for the woodcutting, and I really disliked doing woodcutting. Well, it didn't even matter in the end, because we all know why, but yeah, during woodcutting, like during the hour, I was making so many mistakes. So I just rage quit the hour and went to do something else.
I remember that. Woodcutting skilling cup was so frustrating. It was probably the most frustrating of all the skills.
It got really stressful at the end.
Yeah.
I remember Sean and I were really doing hours, like, up to the last really point we could for the cup. It was bad.
Move on.
What?
Move on. Next question.
Yeah.
AJ.
Oh, sorry. I zoned out. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Okay. Alright. We're on. Okay, if you had unlimited free time, hypothetically, if you had no obligations at all, no job, no school, nothing, how many hours do you think you'd actually be playing a day on average?
17.
Whoa, big statement.
Damn.
I did 18, 19 today.
Still have to
And
sleep.
yesterday.
Today.
Still have to sleep.
Today and yesterday. And what? You don't have to sleep? What?
No, you still have to. Like, where are you gonna fit time to sleep?
You have 6 hours, man. Just linksing it up.
Think you can function on 6 hours of sleep, like, long term?
Yeah. Think
Doesn't
so.
sound like it.
And it's not like you would be sleeping 6 and playing 18.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you still have
true.
to account for, like, time to do other things.
True, but it says no unlimited free time.
I guess. Maybe you have to cook your own food or something.
To be honest, with unlimited free time, I've only ever played like max maybe 11 or 12 hours a day, like for a week straight. On occasions, I can play for a lot more without like losing motivation, but yeah, it's really not that much.
Yeah. I remember like the 1 month I had after my first year of school, had 1 month where I basically had nothing to do, and I played like 450 hours, something like that, which is like just under 15 hours a day. And I think I had like I didn't have obligations, but I was like I went out and like applied for jobs and shit, and I went out and like did random shit. I think I took my mom out a few times. But I think I could play like reasonably 15 hours a day because I don't sleep into crazy amounts. I just sleep like 7 hours a night. I think I could reasonably play like 15, and depending on how motivated I am, I think like with the motivation I have, I could probably play something like that. I think 16's starting to push it because that means that I'd be having an hour's worth of time maximum where I'm not playing, and then I'm awake.
Okay, maybe
Yeah,
17 was a bit too much.
That's a bit ambitious.
Let's say 16 and a half. Kappa. No, it's 15. Seems more like it.
I would say 16. 16 sounds like the right number because if it's 16 hours, then you have 1 hour to do anything, like go to the bathroom, get food, brush your teeth, whatever,
Hey,
shower.
Sean,
What?
16 hours a day is only 480 EHB in a month. Like,
No, it's
where's your
496
what? No, it's 16
times
times
31.
30.
31.
31.
Yeah, 31. Okay, 31. So we'd have 496, and he promised us a 550 to 600 EHB summer.
He said it was inflated.
It's
Well,
probably
by
500
souls,
hours
but-
of actual playing time. Could be some inflated. Because realistically, if you play 16, give yourself an hour to do everything, like I said, like shower and make food. And
Shower
then
XP waste.
and then that gives you 7 hours to sleep. Like, I don't know. I couldn't function on any less than 7 hours of sleep. I need at least 7.
Okay. I would say similar to AJ, but I think first of all I would like to comment on some flaws with this question because, well, first of all, it's just speculation, and second of all, it seems to be that all the people that think they will play like 18 hours a day are pretty very inexperienced and doesn't know how it's like to like consistently play that much. Like, oh yeah, I played like 18 hours a day for a few days or whatever. That means I could do it for like a year. And like, no, you can't. Like, it's really hard. And realistically, I think I will be able to play like 15 hours a day for sleep like 17 hours and do 2 hours of other stuff. And yeah, I think that will probably be my average. And I think that like even if you spend like 17 hours a day combined on like school and RuneScape, school actually kind of works as a mental break. Well, for me it does kind of. So even though like in 2014, I probably spent like 17 plus hours a day if you included school and RuneScape, but I still won't say it's the same as playing RuneScape 17 hours a day for sure. I can do it for certain periods of time, but I don't think I could do it like when you're talking about years. So yeah.
Okay, so unlimited free time. I think for like a month record, I could do a 16-hour days, but after that, I just aim for like 14 to 13-hour days, because yeah, it's not that easy to like. If you have nothing else than RuneScape, it's not that easy to use all your time to it. Like a long term, like a year average or something like that.
Yeah, even like me saying like 15 hours a day, that seems kind of ambitious even for me. Like I'd probably get like somewhere like 14, somewhere between 14 and 15. It would be my guess if I was able to play a whole year without any obligations.
Wait, who makes your food, by the way?
Sometimes me, sometimes my parents.
No, but if you have unlimited free time, does that mean you're living alone and you have all the obligations for yourself, like working, etc.?
Take it how you want.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Unlimited free time usually means that you don't have to work or go to school, but it's completely
Yeah,
hypothetical.
that's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
Like not working or going to school, but obviously like who the hell doesn't work or go to school?
Yeah,
And lives alone.
I think I would manage 20 hours a day. No, okay.
Well, I mean, there are people out there that it's called NEET. Like you're not in education, employment or training. That would be, and there are people out there like that.
Not accomplishing anything.
Yeah, and pretty much all the people that are like that are like really lazy people and wouldn't do something like this. But like there are like competitive players out there who would like kill to be in that kind of position because of the competitive advantage you would have, I guess. There's only so many people out there that can do that, like play RS like that.
Oh my god, Ja just hit me a 0 on the wrong prey. So lucky.
All right. Shit, forgot the timestamp again. All right. Next question is, okay, what is your favorite Twitter meme of all time? Oh shit, I didn't come up with one. Someone go.
I think Viora's is really creative, where he's doing a SpongeBob bun, where he's like me doing crafting with HK versus without HK.
Oh yeah.
A good one. It's pretty creative.
Netflix making an RW tier, I think, was one of the greatest ones.
Yep.
Props to Tran.
These don't have to be RuneScape memes, right?
Yes, they do.
Oh, they do? Fuck, man.
Yeah, you just look at League of Legends stuff.
My favorite meme is definitely the one where Randy is carrying that huge ass stop sign and it says EHP,
Microphone
CHP.
muted.
With those goggles as well. It's pretty fun.
You have one Vestfold.
Microphone activated.
Well, I'm not on Twitter anymore. Like I haven't been on Twitter for a long time. But I did see that that meme you talked about, Ray, like the one with the harm, like me without the HK and
Yeah.
me with the HK. That was kind of funny, because there's a lot of HK pros out there. There's also some other funny memes, but yeah, I haven't really thought of this question that much, so just gonna keep it there.
For me, it's the shit, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Fuck. Oh yeah, okay. My favorite one was the one where it was the WWE meme where he had the nature rune price guide slowly going up and the guy's reaction every single time it went up.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's a good one.
That had me. Yeah, that was hilarious. I don't think that's my favorite one. I can't think of all the ones I've ever seen. Like I'm sure there's a better one out there that I am forgetting right now.
I can't forget all the good memes that were posted on the 6th or 7th of January. Oh, oh, those are good memes. AK Skilling Cup. Just saying.
Oh, was it like
Times.
I like to solve the puzzle and it was like things that won't happen. Solace wins skill and cup. Oh, okay. No. King Bino's this one was really dark and fucked up. But Ging Bino had like one where it was like he had he used this program called, it wasn't a program, it was a website called like Affinity Analyzer or something like that. And you basically like you put like two names and they basically like they'd have anal. And like the two names were Hexus's Woodcutters, and then the other one was Solace's Chances. And basically Hexus's Woodcutters just fuck Solace's Chances in the ass, and it was for like an animation, like some kind of like 2D animation, it was fucked up.
Are you saying he actually made that himself?
No.
No, it's
No.
not a
He
program.
just puts two names on this little website and it does it for him. And he just recorded it as a GIF. But that's fucked up. But it was pretty like him thinking of that is pretty clever. But it's fucked up. But I thought it was funny. Yeah, Wombat just linked in the yeah.
You found it?
Well, no, that's
Or-
a program he used.
Oh.
But his tweet is that tweet is pinned. So if you go to Gingbino's or Ginja's Twitter profile,
Gingerbino.
you can see it.
By now.
Gingerbino. Oh, it comes
guess-
from
I guess,
ginger
like,
and
memes.
albino.
Twitter only really started picking up like ever since the Skilling Cup. That's when Twitter started becoming more and more relevant, like in terms of memes. So when the standards got a lot higher at that point. So the good memes only started coming post Skilling Cup, which is
That's when
good.
people started to really gain some
Yeah.
meme HP.
Meme HB. Wow.
Oh yeah. Another good one was the what was it like it's the one where with the old man. They're all like old businessmen are like all laughing and they have like a drink in their hand. And it's just like and then the caption was like, so then I said there will be no microtransactions in old school.
Hey man, I voted.
And they all
no
started laughing.
microtransactions on the
Have you guys seen that
priority
one?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not good. Sorry.
No, that was good at the time. For its time, it was really good. But
low quality meme.
Low quality.
low quality nowadays, yeah. But yeah, next question. What
Roger,
the
what?
fuck? Okay, someone really fucked this question up. Okay, this question was supposed to be most successful country RuneScape wise.
It says most unsuccessful player.
Yeah, because someone fucked around with it. But the question is most successful country in terms of RuneScape. What do you guys think?
We can answer both questions.
No.
No.
How do you answer
It's
most
rid-
unsuccessful player?
Most unsuccessful player, Brad.
Okay, no. We're not answering this
Okay,
question.
Most successful country, Belgium. We have Lowlander, Slayer Lamp,
And Wombat.
obviously
All
Wombat
shit players.
and Kaiman, and
Yeah.
Gardidi, and
Kick him off the stage.
who's my friends that says Belgium? I don't know. Fucking hell. Merrick, if I didn't say him already. Okay, and now genuinely, probably Sweden, because they have King Guido. Okay.
By the way, Dreary is from Belgium.
Yeah, but he
Belgium.
lives in.
Yeah, he's a burnout though.
Traitor. He's a
That's
traitor.
not
He
successful.
went to Germany.
Yeah.
He's a burnout.
Hashtag burnout.
But yeah, I'm done. It's probably Sweden. They have a lot of fucking good players.
I think I'd have to say Finland.
Gays.
Yep, because we got Frozen Day, Schwami.
Sure,
Actually,
why
I can't
not?
really think of other top Finnish players.
Sailor
Rank
There's
1 mining.
Laudor. There's Acid
Rank
Soul.
1 mining, yeah.
Rank 1 farming, although he doesn't really play on.
Oh, rank 1, well, the way he did farming was really impressive, so yeah, I'd say. Yeah.
Rank 2 fishing, Rain.
Right. There are
he
a
doesn't
lot.
really play anymore either.
I would have to say Finland.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably U.S. No one says U.S., man. America, best skilling country in the world.
And why do you say that?
State of League.
Ray is from
Yo,
there.
US failed to take rank 1 and get a screenshot.
Oh man. Okay,
England,
Randy does not.
UK triumphed over US in this case.
Maybe the UK. Maybe UK has. I don't know. Okay, the US has Cap King. We have Jebram. That's all you need. And we have Ray. We have Ray up north. We have Crescendo from Wisconsin, repping the Northland. In the south, have Lord Speed. And that's all we need. The America is the best skilling country.
Lol.
And we got Brad.
If you look at the top 100, I would assume the majority of people are going to be from America or maybe UK.
Yeah, but look at how fucking big America
Yeah,
is.
none of them
it's
are rank 1.
inevitable.
I know. It's not much for proportions, but
Okay, proportionately, it's probably Finland, but yeah,
Or one of the
has,
Scandinavian countries.
America has way more people, but number one.
Oh. Well, I'm not gonna say Finland because I'm from there, so.
What? Why not? Pride in your country?
Yeah, your own,
Be
saying your
proud.
own country weak.
I think it's lame to say my own country, so I'm gonna say Canada because you have HA and Ned Flanders.
Norway.
Norway, come on.
I
Norway,
can't. I wish I could say Canada, but like we don't really have like much like really good players. We have a lot of players, but like none of them like a lot of them just are just regular players.
You have
Like
Chris.
we have Alcan who was former rank 1, not rank 1, rank 4 overall on RS3 to tournament all.
you got
We
G.
have our highest ranked.
You got G.
Who is our highest ever ranked Canadian player in old school?
Scott Wilson, Andrew Wiggins. I don't know.
I mean,
One of them.
yes, Andrew Wiggins
He's not
is
Canadian.
top page, but
See?
Scott Wilson isn't Canadian though.
Yeah, he's from the UK.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
Scott is
we have good like decent micro efficient players for sure, but like
He's not Canadian.
we have me and Ned Flanders, but like we don't have that many really like good Canadian players.
Chris.
play old
You
school.
have fucking Chris.
You have
Chris sucks.
You have Ice Slay with Mac.
We have Homeworld for God's sakes, like jeez. Okay, but my answer is definitely Finland. You guys got Suomi. That guy's a legend. Acid Soul is a legend. Etsk is a legend. Rain is a legend. Laudor, legend.
Frozen Day.
Cap.
Osiris. Like you guys got a lot of like just outstanding players. I don't think anything can even top Finland.
The
Belgium.
Norway.
Hmm.
Right, Vestfold?
Nah.
Except Brazil.
Brazil is an up and coming.
What do you think, Westfold? What's the most successful country?
Well, like Scandinavia in general is well, I guess Denmark and Norway kind of falls flat, but like especially Sweden and Finland,
Finland.
yeah, it's very high up there, proportion-wise. And I don't know if it's because of the climate or the culture or
You just
the
gotta stay inside all day.
politics or whatever.
Is it too
Uh,
cold? You can't go outside.
Too cold. It's not. It's not that bad. Like today was really hot, but yeah, like Norway is really only like two really good players, and one of them is burnt out. And Akan is decent, but he's kind of at the beginner stage. I mean, but yeah, like Scandinavia in general is a pretty good country, Runescape player-wise. I wish there was better players in Norway, but unfortunately, I don't think Norway is number one. I would agree that Finland is number one.
Thing is, like, Lynx Titan like carries Sweden, but there aren't really that many good players from Sweden besides Lynx Titan.
I can't think of any.
Like Kalini and Valini are just
Razor.
serial burnouts.
Oh,
and-
Razor.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah, Razor. Yeah, he's
He's
really
great.
good.
Lynx.
Lynx and Razor are like the only.
Volini and Colini as well.
If you're gonna say like
Colini is a
top page
burnout.
representation, I'd say like I don't know. UK probably wins.
Why?
Don't they have the most top pagers? Maybe.
Well, if you want to go by most top pagers, then maybe you can say they win, but like people who have been on the top, sort of, I guess.
Wait, isn't Oslo Norwegian festival?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So there's like two, but that's still not
Okay.
that many. Like,
Oh yeah, it's another thing. Sweden had like a lot of really good players back in like RS, like back when RS2. A lot of people on the top page. JJ Diamond just pointed out. I forgot about that.
Do you know who they were? Those Swedish players?
There was a guy named Elias who played like I think he played like 20 hours a day to compete with some guy named Telmo Marquez for rank 1 during some summer. That's quite impressive. I don't know too much about
Chakarat
Sweden players.
24.
Chakarat
Also a very good
24.
player.
I
Yeah.
think he peaked 12.
I'd say Sweden and Finland are pretty high up. Or like I like the top two countries. But yeah, is this the final one? Yeah, final question. So tomorrow's Mother's Day. Anyone got plans?
Shit.
Who's first? Festival.
oh no, I don't want to talk about my mom, but yeah. Okay, I guess I can.
Yeah, you can pass if you
Okay,
don't want.
my
Yeah.
problem with my mom is that like I haven't really talked with her much the past like 16 years, and she has like schizophrenia and stuff. So yeah.
Well, mine is on a business trip, so I won't see her.
I got some family coming over.
Yeah, we traditionally go out on like as a family, and we go to just some restaurant. Really, typically it's Saint Hubert's, but sometimes we switch it up. I'll probably be gone like all day tomorrow, so I probably won't be minding that much tomorrow at all because I'll be working and then I'll get home from work and then we'll be going out for pretty much the whole day.
Right.
I have no idea what my family has planned, but I do know that it's almost 4 a.m. and Mother's Day is tomorrow, so rip me.
Just drink coffee.
True.
I'm going brunching tomorrow with my family and my mother, and that's all. And then RuneScape. No, actually, no RuneScape. I have obligations tomorrow. Rip.
Damn.
Wait, there's another question by the way, Jace.
Is there? Shit.
Yeah, second page.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Another off-topic question. What's your favorite cereal brand?
I don't eat cereal, so none.
Gotta think here. So,
This is a deep question, Ray.
yeah. All right, guys. Here we go. Either Raisin Bran
What the
or
fuck?
whole grain, whole wheat Cheerios.
Yes.
Raisin Bran.
No, it's me. Well, you don't know any of the brands in Belgium, but if you do know them, if you're from Belgium, or you do know the cereals, I like Honey Loops, Honey Pops. I also like Cocoa Pops, and what's the last one? Fuck, I had another one. I'm dying. Crunch. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, the ones that Ray said, those are the ones I typically eat all the time on a regular basis. But like my favorite, like every once in a while, I love a good Lucky Charms. I just love the marshmallows.
Can you explain what those are?
Oh yeah, okay. So it's basically like
Lucky Charms?
It's a like how do I explain? Okay, so like Lucky Charms, there's it's like different colored marshmallows, but also you have the regular like whole wheat, just cereal in different shapes
Crunchy
and
cereal.
shit. Just look up Lucky
Mm.
Charms. You'll see what I mean.
Effort.
Yeah, you asked.
Mm.
Yeah, I would
That's
guess
old.
now. Well, I like eating. I like eating like muesli, which is like just oatmeal with
yeah.
fruit. That's
Oh, yeah.
really nice. I eat that sometimes, but I don't eat any other cereal really. Yeah, I haven't tasted all of them, but I don't know. The ones I tasted, they were like, kind of like all right, but not really that good. And the other ones just seem really unhealthy. So yeah.
I don't know if they have them anymore, but my favorite cereal is I think it's called Cookie Crunch. It's just cereal of cookies.
Oh yes, that's so old.
Those taste really bad.
What? No.
It's like horrible tasting little cookies.
I don't even understand how it passes for cereal. It's just you're just
Because
eating
it's not cookies, it's just like horrible tasting giant chunks of cereal with chocolate chips in them.
Oh no, they're like actual mini cookies.
No, they're not.
It's so good.
If you want actual cookies, buy like Chips Ahoy and put them in a bowl. Milk on them.
I don't know. I like Cookie Crisp.
I ate Cinnamon Toast Crunch so much that I end up hating it, and I don't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch anymore, just because of how much I've eaten it.
Oh, one of my favorites is grape nut flakes. If anyone knows that.
What fuck?
Quite delicious.
Grape nut flakes. It tastes like grapes.
Slightly.
All right, you want to wrap that up?
All right, it's
An
up.
hour and 40
It's up
minutes.
for here to
So,
go.
all right. So
An hour and 40 minutes.
that
only.
concludes our podcast number 17.
That's,
I'm going to shut up. I'm going to put the form in the description that you can submit topic for the next podcast if you're watching a YouTube video of this. I'll be tweeting out frequently the form as well if you want to
Yeah, we still got
find my
one
tweet.
question left.
No, we don't.
The next
we-
podcast will be See, this one's gonna be weird because I'm gonna be away this weekend, and I don't know if I will be able to make it for the podcast. So I don't know if it'll be on this weekend. It might be before the weekend. It might be after the weekend, or I might be able to work something out and be able to do it on the weekend. But I'm going out to Nova Scotia for the weekend, so it's gonna be a struggle no matter what. So
Scotia.
maybe I won't even be hosting the podcast. Who knows? But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted on that. Other than that, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you with podcast number 18.
Bye.
Goodbye.